Artistic Souls. It's been a while since I have shared and really discussed what I'm wearing for the day. So let's start with my foundation. So it's quite dewy. So I used Laura Mercier as my foundation for today. And then the shade is 2N2 or linen. Yeah, so it's quite dewy. So before I also put on my foundation, I um, used up a primer, and the primer I used today is milk primer, the grip primer. Okay, and then for my brows, I used the Danessa Myricks Groundwork Neutrals. Yeah, so there are a lot of shades that you can use, not just for um eyeshadow. You can also use it as your lipstick. You can use it as your blush, but definitely I'm using it every day. Aside from eyeshadow, I'm using it for my eyebrows. And then, of course, I used for my eyeshadow, I actually used some Ford-Honeymoon. So this is one of my favorites, one of the few collections that I have. Yeah. So that's actually golden reddish brown tones. So I used up bronze for my transition shade, and I used a reddish tone for accent in the outer corner of my eye, and then the darkest shade, which is more like burgundy and brown, to make up that shadow. And then of course the light gold, the gold one, this one. This one, no, this is my accent. Okay, and then we have our blush. So it's not super showing up, but I just like it because I have several meetings today and it's still daytime, so I prefer this type of um shine, just color, but you actually can build up. So my blush today is actually a Chanel Le Beige blush. So this is the shade Mauve Glaze. I've been using this several times in my previous makeup postings. So this is the shade. Okay, this is Mauve Glaze. And then on top of which, it's not something shiny. It's actually matte or matte to satin, but it's shiny because I'm using a new discovered Superloaded. I've been hearing this and seeing this in several YouTube site review that I have, and I always postpone buying it. So finally I got one. So this is the Westman Atelier Superloaded Highlighter. So I got myself the Peche. So again, it fits my type of skin color. So this is the shade. So it's beigey, but it's just a satin finish. It does not have glitters that will make your face really shine. So that's the Westman Atelier Superloaded Highlighter in Budapest. On my lips, I actually have two, on top of which the first portion, of course, I put on my lip balm, so to make sure it's not patchy, there are no skin peeling off. And the shade I used today is actually a Rouge Dior lipstick. So the shade is 217 or Coral Velvet. So it's somewhat a matte finish. So this is something pink orange. It does not lean towards red yet, but it's more on pinky orangey shade. So warm type of lipsticks actually fits my type of skin tone. And then I topped it with Tom Ford lip gloss. So this is the shade Phantom. Yeah, shade 20 Phantom. So it's actually quite sticky, but it does not feel uncomfortable to the lips. So it's just fine here. Okay. So my overall coverage, or the finishing spray that I used, is Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. So that's the look. See you in my next video.
Subscribe so that you will get to know more about a lot of makeups. I've got a lot to share, but I'll just take 1 week at a time. Yeah, because there are a lot of